We're in Ravninkar's gallery, and she did this exhibition about artists' sketchbooks. And this is by one of my favourite Slovenian artists and people, Helena Tahir's sketchbook, which is a really beautiful object. I think it was done during a residency in Croatia. And you see all the sort of interior life of someone. It's also very beautifully put together with the multiple types of paper. Can you tell me more about Piera, why you did an exhibition of artist sketchbooks, and what do you think it reveals about the artists you represent?
I just wanted to showcase more of the intimate world of the artist, actually, not just the final production, but the whole process. How, these baby steps when artist is, in his own world, studio, researching, doing things. And this process is, for me, I think, so precious, and such a shame that ordinary people don't have more opportunities to see that, to enter this very intimate, very precious, very uncensored world of the artist. So it's something that definitely was a show that had such an amazing feedbacks. People just strolling around and getting lost in this collection of little art pieces, interpretations, comments, researches.
You see how they sense the world and how they make impressions. What were some of the other pieces?
Every artist has its own way of, displaying things, researching their work, thinking about their process or practice. So maybe Helena's sketchbook is much more dynamic, versatile.
Some of the individual pages, such as this one, are really beautiful as individual works as well. Sort of ghostliness to it.
Yeah. The other one here, it's my Babičko Shira, actually. It's a completely different story. So you see.
Yeah, it must be fascinating seeing all these artists' books, and then you see how all of them sense and make impressions of the world.
And especially when you enter into the room, because the sketchbooks are something very, they don't show sketchbooks often.
Yeah. Or it's often done in sort of a very archival, academic, art historian way, but not as beautiful objects. Were they conscious that, because this is quite a beautiful object, and were they conscious that there were going to be an exhibition?
Yes.
Okay, and what was the period of time that all these drawings were accumulated?
Sorry?
Is this over a year or a month or?
No, it's a few months, actually. I think the show was in mid-April, and in December, actually, I contacted them because we got some funding from the city of Ljubljana, so we had to do the show quite quickly.
You could exhibit, so it's an exhibition format you might work with again.
For this one?
For just of artist sketchbooks and notebooks.
It's so much of plans and projects and everything. So definitely it's something that I would love to research more, get more into it. We did another one in Rijeka as part of the European Capital of Culture in Rijeka last year.
In Croatia.
And it was in the shipping container. It was a really
Yeah.
nice site on the seaside. So we showcased 10 sketchbooks of the artists who are, connected to the art residencies that we run every summer. But yeah, maybe not this year because we need to do some projects from last year, but